You see what I've always said, that most Ronaldo fans, most PlayStation fans, and most iPhone fans think the same way. Now, if you are not part of this group, please, because I know people who uses iPhone but on Xbox, know people who uses PlayStation but use Android. I'm not talking about you guys. Listen to what I'm saying. I say most. I'm not saying all. Now, what did this guy say? He said the controller feels outdated because it still relies on AA batteries. Plus, Xbox still doesn't offer a new up-to-date Pro like the DualSense Edge controller. The Elite was made back in the Xbox One era, and if Xbox was supposed to be a great console, bro, it's true like you said, PlayStation didn't have a Pro controller back in the OG era because Xbox had the Elite Series 1. Now, this controller is Elite Series 2, as you can see here, Elite Series 2. And this was made in the new gen era. That's when PlayStation also introduced their own Pro controller, which is the DualSense Edge. And with this controller, I can charge it and use it for about 2 weeks. There's someone who actually plays game heavily. But if you are not someone who plays game that heavily, you can actually use it for about a month. People who actually use this controller, please confirm. Also, just because your controller has a certain feature and other companies don't implement the same feature, their controllers are outdated. Because you can't tell me that just because the Nintendo Switch controllers can snap out of the controller doesn't mean that the PlayStation DualSense is outdated. With that being said, just because your controller uses inbuilt battery and my controller doesn't mean that mine is outdated. And if we don't like it, they would have changed it, but we are not complaining. Most PlayStation players chooses PlayStation just because of peer pressure and because it's popular. But like Umar Sterling said,